What's up, world? It's your boy Philosopher here, and today we're going to have another great lesson on the schwa sound. Now, if you didn't see the episode before this, where I basically explain what the schwa sound is, you can watch it at any time. The link will be provided up there, or you can listen to this brief explanation. The schwa sound is the most common sound made in the English language, in American English. It's the most common sound made. And so you need to know which words have this sound in it. This sound usually replaces an unstressed vowel. So it's like, generally, it's basically a quick sound. And sometimes people pronounce it so fast, it's as if the vowel isn't even there. Now, how do you know which vowels make the schwa sound? Well, there's no way to know by just reading the word. You have to know in advance. So what I'm doing is, in the video before this, I started out with 15 of the most commonly used words that have the schwa sound. And in this video, we're going to learn 20 more common words that involve the schwa sound. So you can check out the first video anytime, but as of now, let's get to this so you can have an idea of what the schwa sound is, or if you already know what it is, you can learn to master it a little more. So let's get to it. Look at these 10 words right here. Well, I'm guessing most of you will not be able to identify where the schwa sound is in most of these words. So this one, I'm gonna basically just give it to you, and on the next 10, I'll test you, okay? So let's get to it. You see it here, but I see it here. First word is, a lot of people would see it and say that's today. Today. I'm having fun today. But you would have an accent if you said it like that, a foreign accent. How we say it is today. Today. I'm having fun today. The O gets the schwa sound. Today. Why? That's just how we say it. Today. It almost sounds as if the O is being skipped, but it's not being skipped. It's getting the schwa, which is a quick sound. Today. Today. Next one. A lot of people say happen. Happen. What happened to you yesterday, Phil? What could happen? But it's not happen. It's happen. Happen. What can happen if I stay here too long? Happen. The E sound in this word gets the schwa. Now let's go to the next word. Did you know about that before? Did you know about that before? It's not before, it's before. I was here the day before yesterday. I was here before. Before. Next word. Area. Area. It's area. Area. The last A gets the schwa. Area. This is a beautiful area that I live in. It's a beautiful area that I live in. Like that. Next one. She is a little different than I remember. She's a little different. No, we say different. Different. She is a little different than I remember. Different. The E in the middle of the word gets the schwa. Different. And this E gets schwa'd so fast sometimes, it almost sounds as if there's no vowel sound there at all. Some people just say different. Different. As if there's no vowel sound there. But I advise you, give it a little schwa and say different. It's okay. Next one. I need to provide for my family. No one really says it like that. It's, I need to provide for my family. I really need to provide. The O gets the schwa. Let's provide for each other. It'll be cool. Next one. I like to travel around the world. I love to travel around the world. Now with this one, what I need you to understand is when you say the word around at the beginning of a sentence, or when it's by itself, there's no schwa. It's around. Around. But when you're saying around after another word, when it's used in a sentence, that first A gets schwa. For example, around has 6 letters in it. Around has 6 letters in it. There's no schwa there. But when I say it in a sentence, that first A gets schwa. For example, I like to travel around the world. I love to travel around the world. It gets schwa like that. So I advise you to give it the little schwa. Often. I often visit Russia. Well, we did this one in the last video, but this is an important word, so I included it again. This one isn't often, it's often or often. We do this often, or we do this often. The E gets schwa. Now, if you want to pronounce the T sound, you can, but a lot of people don't, but in this word, it is up to you. Next one. I wish to be a political candidate one day. I want to be a political candidate one day. Nah, that has an accent. We would say political. I like dealing with political people. Puh. The O gets the schwa. And there you go. That's the first 10. Now for the next 10, I want to do things a little differently. With the first 5 words, I'm going to say it first properly like an American. I'm going to say it and hopefully you'll be able to hear the schwa sound and you would be able to tell me which vowel is getting the schwa sound before I tell you, okay? For example, the first one I'm going to read to you. Creator. Creator. A lot of people like Tyler the Creator. Creator. Do you hear the schwa sound? Well, it's at the last O of the word. Creator. And just like words that end in ER, the vowel E at the end of an ER word always gets the schwa. And it's pretty similar with words that end with OR. The vowel before R, which is O, always gets the schwa, okay? So it's faster, it's faster. And in creator, it's creator. Creator. Like that. Next word, continue. Continue. Would you like to continue this lesson? Where's the schwa sound? It is in the first O. If it wasn't schwad, it would be continue. But it's often schwad, so it's continue. Continue. Let's continue. Next one, community. Community. It is important to have a strong community. Community. The first O gets the schwa. If it didn't, it would be community. But we say community. Community. Next one. America has a black president. America has a black president, even though he's black and white, but America has a black president. Where's the schwa sound? Well, it is on the I, because if it wasn't schwad, it would be president. President. But it's just president. President. Next one. Minute. Do you have a minute to speak to me? Do you have a minute to speak to me? A minute. This one is easy. It is on the U. It is on the U. Minute. If it wasn't, it would be minute. Minute. But it's minute. Next one. I have several different hats. Several. Several. I have several different hats. Well, the schwa sound is on the second E, so it becomes several. If it wasn't, it would be several. Several. But it's several. Now for the last 5, I'm gonna make it a little harder. I want you to pause the video, look at these 5 words, pronounce them, and try to find the schwa sound yourself, okay? So pause it, look at those 5, try to find the 5 schwa sounds yourself, and then play the video and I will tell you, okay? Well, I'm guessing you did it, because I'm gonna tell you where they are right now. Okay, first word, idea. Idea. That gets the schwa on the last A, idea. Next word, together. Together. The first O gets the schwa. It's actually the only O. Together. That's what the schwa sound is. Next word, history. 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 The O gets the schwa sound. Next word, open. Open. Open the door. The E gets the schwa sound. And for the last one, reason. Reason. Is there a reason I'm making this video? Yes, so you can lose your accent. Reason. Where's the schwa? On the O. Reason. If it wasn't there, it would be reason. So there you go. I know these lessons aren't too entertaining and they're not that funny, but this is for people who want to lose their accents and sound more American. They want to sound more like native speakers of English, because if you don't know what a schwa sound is in these common words, you'll never get it. You'll never ever get it because you would read all the words wrong. You would say things like idea, together, history, open, and reason. That's why a lot of people sound funny, because they don't know about the schwa sound. Well, I'm here to reveal these secrets to you. So, that's the end of the episode for today. I hope you liked it, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned new stuff. Be sure to add me, vk.com/Velochko, that's me, and subscribe to my YouTube page to see all of my videos. I'll make another video on this. I'm trying to get through, like, I guess, the 1,000 most common words, and if that's not enough, I'll get up to like 5,000, but I need to cover the common words that involve the schwa sound for you guys. It's very important, okay? And that's basically it, people. I'm out. You know what the guy says at the end of the video.
And don't be racist.
So don't be that is his catchphrase.